What is a frame that you think is actually very good on the surface, but low-key got forgotten about? The first frame I think of when I ask myself that is Caliban. That nigga honestly fell off the face of the earth. It's kind of crazy. Nobody ever really plays that guy, and to be honest, I don't really know why. His base kit's honestly pretty good, besides his first ability. But, you know, it is what it is. Since nobody thinks Caliban's, good or anything, I'm going to rework him. Just because, I can. So, here is the Caliban rework. Starting off with the passive, I'm going to keep it the same. Why would I change the passive? Honestly, it's really nice, and it fits in with the idea that Caliban is a sentient frame. Because, it's literally just budget cut adaptation. Of course, it's at 50%, but dude, it's his passive ability. Come on now. It doesn't need to get changed. The first ability got a full rework. I honestly don't know anybody who would even use the first ability, if I'm being honest. So yeah, it just got a full rework. Instead of spinning around like a fucking Beyblade, he's going to shoot a Void Blast, kind of like Banshee's first ability. He's going to shoot a blast forward, and enemies that get hit by the blast will be more vulnerable to status effects. Like, they'll take more damage from status effects. The second ability got buffed. It's gonna stay the same, but it got buffed. You know how like when you hit the second ability on enemies, they'll fucking fly away for no reason? Yeah, I changed it to where enemies will get lifted, but they will stay stationary. The duration is going to be increased to 15 seconds, and the target limit is going to be removed, because why in the hell is there a target limit on it? If it hits an enemy with Overguard, the enemies will still be vulnerable to more damage, but they will not get crowd control, because, they have Overguard. Now, the third ability, I changed the third ability a lot, actually. I did a full rework on it. Honestly, I could have kept it the same, and I was a little skeptical when I did decide to rework it. But, yeah, I changed it anyways, because why not? So here are what Caliban stats are going to be changed to, just to make this ability actually be useful everywhere he goes. And this is a chart of the abilities. So basically what's going to happen is, instead of spawning sentients that are going to go around and attack people, you're going to spawn 2 sentient beacons that are going to have a buffing field around them. These buffs will be predetermined depending on the faction that you're going up against. If you're going up against Grenier, it will give you bonus armor and bonus health for 30 seconds. That armor and health will scale with your base armor and health, and with strength and duration mods. If you're fighting Corpus, it will give you bonus shield cap and shield regen, lasting for 30 seconds, scaling with strength and duration. If you're fighting Infested, it will give you full status immunity. The status immunity for Infested is going to last for 15 seconds, and that's only affected by duration. And for Corrupted, you get bonus health, armor, shield cap, and shield regen lasting for 20 seconds. It is at a weaker value than the Grenier and Corpus buff. It is affected by strength, duration, health, armor, and shields. And for fighting the Murmur, honestly, I have no idea what to do with the Murmur, so I just made it be regenerating Overguard, lasting for 10 seconds, and it is affected by strength, not duration. Honestly, I'm gonna be so for real. I had no idea what to do for Murmur. If you have any ideas, please tell me. I'm lost on that. And the last ability was buff. The debuffing field that the last ability creates is also going to remove a portion of Overguard from enemies. So let's say you don't hit an enemy with your last ability. and that enemy has overguard. If they walk into the circle and you have a 100% defense strip on it, their overguard is gone. Also, enemies hit by the blast of the last ability will have a void bubble on them lasting for 12 seconds, unaffected by duration, and they will be slowed. I've also given Caliban an augment for his 4th ability that will apply the debuffing zones to the sentients in the blast radius. It will also reset sentient cooldowns. The debuffing zone isn't going to replace the buffing zone from the sentients. You will have both the buff from the sentients and the debuffing zone from the sentients. So that way, whenever you're in the circle, you're getting buffed, and enemies that enter the circle will get debuffed. And yeah, that is the full rework for Caliban. I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any changes or anything you want to do to the rework, go ahead and tell me down in the comments. I am always open to criticism, and I actually do like talking about these topics. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Peace. Love y'all.